Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Scottsburg Board of Public Works and Safety. Today is November the 27th, 2024 in the year of our Lord. So we will call our meeting to order here at the City of Scottsburg. And we began that order by our roll call from our amazing clerk, Jan Hardy.
Mary Amick.
Here.
Karen Gracious. Here. Tom Lewis.
Here. And glad to be here. This is the day before Thanksgiving, folks. What a wonderful day. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, for sure, for sure. So if our board has had the chance to go through the minutes and read through those, you see no typos or changes, we would accept a motion to present the minutes of November 2013.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Karen makes a motion to approve. Is there a second? Tom seconds that. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Thank you very much. Okay, we're now going to go down into the Blue River Services contract 2025.
I think if you don't mind,
Please.
I think I'm about the first
Yes.
5 or 6 on the agenda.
That's correct.
And if you all wish to do all of these contracts with one motion, that's fine. This is just routine because we do this, these are people we have contracts with every year. And the Blue River and the independent contractor agreement, that is for Tish Ritchie in that accounting position with my office. No, the independent contractor agreement, that's Tish's, Blue River is, yes, that is the bus. And I apologize, he did send me some numbers for that service, and it did show that Scott County was using it. Took me a few years to realize I hadn't seen it coming through the parking lot here, but they do individual calls because they weren't, that wasn't working and they don't keep their bus here anymore. So I did ask him to send me that information. I'll be glad to forward that to you if you would like to see that. So we'll forward that from Roland. So that's what that is, same amount as what has been done. Same thing on for Tish Ritchie, the independent contractor, that's the same amount.
Do you have still, is Karen still there with you as well?
No, she hasn't been with me for
It's been a while.
20, she helped me at 22, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know if she was
With
still
payroll
down
stuff.
there.
No, I've not utilized her since we tried to do payroll at the end of 21, beginning of 22. The Westwood Services contract, that is same amount that we do every year. The Scott County Partnership, which takes care of the Lifelong Learning Center, the Clearinghouse, and the partnership, the activities they do to make Scott County a better place. That is the same amount as what it's been.
Can I say just a thing about the Clearinghouse? That Clearinghouse has been a blessing. I tell you what, we have so many people donating food, donating clothes, and in a time of increased food costs, it has been used, and it's not just canned food, it's meat, it's breads, it's vegetables, it's fruit. I mean, when they're getting close, they take them out of there. Best Buy doesn't mean it spoils the next day. So, I mean, it's just been I go down there every year, and they'll have a soup for us, and I'll throw us a few boxes and a few packages up there and stuff, but it's really a great opportunity. So if you ever get a chance, so I just want to say it's been a good thing to continue on with.
And they broke a record, I know, because I serve on the partnership board, of the number of families they served in one day. So there is still a great need out there for their services. And then number E is the annual contract with the city attorney, Josh Stigdon, and that is at the same rate except for like a $5 increase in an hourly rate. So it was basically all of those contracts are pretty much what they were last year.
Okay. Motion we approve all 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Okay.
contracts.
Tom Lewis makes a motion to go forward on the Blue River Services contract, the independent contractor agreement, the Westwood Golf Services contract, Scott County Partnership, and also Josh Stigdon. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Bridges seconds that. Is there questions, comments, sir, at this time? just had one that I was concerned about, but,
You can ask them after.
yeah, okay.
Or do you want to?
No, I think we're fine, this is what I was looking at. So, you know, so,
I compared that, yeah, so I think, yeah, we're good.
okay,
We're
all
good.
right. So, we have a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yes, okay. All 5 pass, here. Next, we have the vacation sellbacks. Is this you two?
That'll be me, and here's Karen. This is what, we're requesting to be able, pass it down to Emily, please. I need your approval to do these vacation sellbacks.
What's the matter, Mayor, gonna allow these girls to take a vacation?
I've got a,
Problem?
yeah, now these girls just go.
That's 2 weeks of vacation, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Several of them.
Well, Chief, what's this about?
That is where, he can explain it further too if he likes, but this is where
You got her
the
came
policeman
back,
that
yeah.
was injured just returned to work,
Sure.
like this week.
Monday.
And he has a lot of training that he has to do to be able to show that he can go back
Gotcha.
out in the line of duty.
Right.
So with that being said, that's why, yes,
Okay,
and,
gotcha.
yes,
Okay.
that's that exception.
So do we have a motion?
So is there any, just a question, is there any limitation on, I mean, I don't assume everyone has the same number of vacation days or not?
Okay, and I will add to that and reflect, because this is something that I want the minutes to show, that there has been some confusion with our current handbook over time, and going back, my payroll clerk brought this to my attention yesterday about 3 o'clock. Going back, I pulled what had been done in the past, and so I did reach out to the city attorney and chose to bring this to your board and request that we approve what I've presented this year, but then next year, we will need to follow the handbook.
Which,
It says they can sell back half of their accrued unused vacation. So,
if they were
That-
accrued.
if they had 80 hours accrued by our handbook, it says it should only be 40 that they're doing that. Now, when you said this seems like a lot, and I imagine my payroll clerk, this is just her 3rd year, who works very hard, I want to add that in,
She does.
because
She really does.
and
She really
furthermore, she turned 3 payrolls this week on top of getting this sellback ready. So with that being said, when she brought this to me and I got to looking at this, this is a budgetary concern that I would hope that either council or this board looks at, because we have used to, it was just mainly the police that had time left to sell back due to their work schedule, where they work 4 days, 4 10-hour days. This year, where we had 10 people last year, we have 20 people this year. So that was a real red flag to me as the fiscal officer, that this is a budgetary concern. But I would ask approval that we move forward with what I presented this year, and we will work next year. And it will take a team effort to get that accomplished.
So, I'm gonna try to understand what you said
Okay?
in shorter terms. If I understood you correctly, the handbook says they can only sell half of their time back, but what they've been doing is selling it all back.
Well, in certain cases. The one I looked back at last year, the very first one I looked at, they had 64 hours, they sold back 34. So, and I will take some of the blame for this. I'm not sure how this slipped through, or, yeah, not sure. But, like I said, we had so many this year that that's probably why my office noticed it.
So
And
with this also, go
It's,
ahead.
it's pattern and practice, like kind of when I spoke to Josh, but I think when we make this, you know, and we're supposed to be working on a new handbook, but that has been stalled. So
So is there no, let's say, qualifier if a person, because of workload and their supervisor needing them, that they couldn't take their vacation?
that's why we're bringing this to you, right? Because you're the ones that make all the exceptions, just like, you know, you've done in the past with different pay
So there's
types.
nothing like that in the handbook giving exceptions?
I'm not familiar. Emily's our HR.
Not with vacation time,
Okay.
not for what you're asking, no, there's not.
So,
Do we have I mean, at this point, that's the ask for this year. It sounds like next year there'll be a different type of an ask.
I would-
And
I would
we would
think-
all sit down
the
together.
same
and
type of
really-
mask, it just should be
Well, I
less,
mean, just-
less people and less time.
Right. I mean, I was surprised to see this many on here as well, so,
And so many that are 80 hours and,
yes.
you know, but is vacation time dependent upon years of service?
It is.
Yes,
It is.
yes.
And some people have 4 weeks.
The ones that are there, they earn 2 weeks vacation up to when they start their 10th year, they then earn another week.
And 3,
They have 2 weeks up to that point.
and then 3, and then when do they get the 4?
Then it goes to 20.
20.
Is it 15? 15, then they get
15,
4.
yeah, you get 4 weeks.
So
So these people that are selling back 2 weeks
we're all,
probably had 3 or 4.
Yes.
In some cases, yes.
Okay, I think I understand. You understand?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion, we approve this, but be more careful next year.
Tom, let's next motion, go forward with
Here's
this.
the,
And I think the last part is up to us. So, Karen Gracious,
thank you, board.
Karen
I-
Gracious, you seconded it, they seconded it. So I think, you know, I think the onus is on us to be able to.
So is it something that you would need to make it more clear to the employees that
And
this is
in
this is the
January.
way it works?
And you're right, and we need to make sure the handbook, you know,
Reflects it.
reflects that.
If you follow the handbook.
Because I spoke with the chief today, and he thought of another department that, because the handbook also says, I could have reached out to you, Tom, yesterday for the clarification. It also says shall only be authorized in December and is subject to the availability of funds as may be determined by the Board of Works in its sole discretion.
No, okay.
So,
What year was that made?
21.
21, okay.
Mhm.
So,
And again, when
I
I
guess we have the funds then. I mean, that's what it says.
I know, yeah, so, but no, we will, yeah, but
You'll find it.
it'll, yeah, excuse it, so we will, it's, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's 1,092
You don't need
hours.
it anyway, do you?
1,092 hours. So,
Okay.
okay, so we've got a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Unanimous, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We want us to pause for just a minute to just clap.
You're on TV, so that's what you say, yeah.
Well, just an amazing job Mr. Craig has done keeping our downtown. It was at 4 o'clock, him and Junior Fields were 4 o'clock, night before last, sucking leaves up out of the courtyard. They put them all in a big roll,
We picked up trash this morning,
picked up trash this morning,
so
so, you know,
thank you all for your support.
absolutely, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Are you in mourning for you like that?
kinda. Good seeing y'all.
Good to see you,
I will
brother.
make the board aware that with this discussion that we had today, that's why I wanted that reflected in the minutes, because there have been instances where State Board of Accounts comes in and pulls payroll and says, you know, they have asked to see our handbook. So we're all clear,
So what's
everybody
the-
will be.
What's the status of getting the handle revised?
I spoke with her this morning and she said she just needs a couple more hours. She's in the middle of an investigation. She needs a couple more hours and she'll have it to
Who is
us
she?
in December. Our legal HR.
We use probably one of Indiana's top-notch HR people up in Indianapolis. And they have we've had them since 2020. They do an amazing job. And everything's all vetted. So that's where anytime she's got a question, she goes to them. And, so it's been very positive.
So is it possible for us to see the revised wording
Sure.
of that section prior to the getting finished?
Yes, we have to go over the draft before it goes through any approval process.
Okay, I'd like to see that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and in looking at this, what I copied, we had already discussed it as a group with payroll and HR and myself, and we had no revisions to make to that. Again, my office just didn't realize it hadn't been followed to the T.
So we had motion with the second. We
It's
had-
done. We've already.
Yeah,
Was it?
So,
So we can move on.
next thing on our thing is a home run update by Emily Kelly.
No.
No.
Temple and Temple,
Oh, sorry, missed that one, sorry.
we
My
had,
bad.
yeah,
Temple cured in place price contract award by Jill Baker.
yeah, we only had one company bid, it was Temple and Temple. It came in at $296.5. It's for lining of the sewer pipes, matching up with manhole covers. I think Jan can agree that everybody was pleased with that price
Oh, yes,
that was
because,
involved.
correct. Did she send you a contract or anything to get signed today? Okay,
No.
so
We're also doing
we would want the motion to read that you accept this bid that we got and give approval to the mayor to sign it once reviewed by the attorney outside of a meeting. Have him sign it, because yes, she will get all that
Is this
paperwork
for
together.
How
Yep.
much? I mean, is this all of the pipes or is it certain
No.
percentage?
No.
So many feet?
we've got 35 miles,
Yeah.
and we've probably already lined 6 to 7 miles. This is probably gonna be another 2 miles.
2 miles.
In your packet, Tom, it tells you there's like 4,500 linear feet of cleaning, 1,000 feet of lining, 1,000 feet of lining, 12-inch and
It's
10-inch.
also stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's itemized.
And this is being paid for from our ARP funds. So that is why it's being presented now, so we can have that signed contract by December 31st, or we have to give that $300,000 back. The last council had approved that.
So is there a motion to go forward and approve Temple and Temple cured in place price?
I will definitely make that motion.
Tom Lewis makes the motion to go
I'll
forward.
second.
Karen Grisham seconds the Temple and Temple award. Any questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. Now it's the home run update.
HR update by
Oh,
me.
HR.
I just have one thing. It is a promotion, and I did speak with Marita on this. She is not here today, but she's aware. Eric Eskew is getting another promotion. He will go from installer C to installer B. This will be effective on 12/8 of 24. This is our next payroll cycle. He received his CDL Class A, so he is eligible to move from
Which department was this you said?
broadband.
Broadband.
Mm-hmm. So installer C to installer B. So just need approval for that.
Keep the B's down instead of the C's.
Yeah.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Tom Lewis makes the motion to go forward and approve Eric, what's his last name?
SQ.
Eskew. I know that.
I'll second.
And Karen Grisham seconds that. Is there any questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you there. Okay, next we have claim approval by Jan.
As always, I would be open to a motion to approve this claims as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
a motion, Tom will second that. Any questions about any of these? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Unanimous? Okay. Chief? What's on the menu for tomorrow? Lunch at the Hardin residence.
Yeah. And we got Christmas parade coming up, so
There you go. There you
that's
go.
Saturday.
There you go. So that is, so basically, folks, at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 2 days from today, which would be the 29th day
The
of,
30th.
30th day of November,
Saturday.
Saturday, the parade will begin. That begins down on
Washington.
Washington Street and comes up
56.
at 56 and goes all the way over to the firehouse.
Yep.
Yep. So there'll be some celebrities here, so make sure you get out and see the celebrities, shake hands,
Mickey Mouse.
get a candy cane. Well, it's a guy who came down from Nicole. Now, Mickey couldn't come, but you know, it's Santa and Mrs. Claus. Yeah, well, Goofy is he's usually here all the time. Oh, wow. Yeah, exactly. Well, I brought his representative home, so I mean, he's here. So he's going to be there, and he's going to be in the parade. Yeah. So that ball didn't fall far from the tree. So we do have our fair parade. We do have our Christmas parade this Saturday at 6 p.m. So thank you very much. It's going to be a great time. New Santa house coming up this year. New lighting this year. So a lot of good things. So anything else? Anybody got anything else? We'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
We're so adjourned. Happy Thanksgiving.